Hi everyone, I'm thrilled that you wanted to participate in the program this month, and I appreciate any of the followers of my programs and classes. This is what we're going to make today. It is a citrus coaster. Very simple, hand stitching only. In your kit, you will find 4 pieces of felt, which represent 4 different fruits. So you'll make 1 coaster from each color. You'll have a white square piece of felt. That is for the pith. That's something I learned, was the white part of a fruit is pith. You'll also have a piece of template plastic. You'll have, this is crochet cotton. You can use either crochet cotton, a 6-strand of DMC floss, or pearl cotton. All of those are found in the craft stores. And the instructions that I'm providing you talk about matching the thread to the color felt. I chose to do it in white so it would show up on my project. You'll also have pins and 1 needle and the directions. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to make a template from the last page of your instructions is a diagram of the shapes that you will want to cut out. So you'll want to cut those out, 1 of each on this template plastic. I use a magic marker so it shows very well, and then I mark them. So you have the pith, which is a little smaller than what the citrus part will be. And you will also have some wedges for the fruit. The directions show 2 different cutouts for the fruit. I used 1. I think they might vary in size ever so slightly, but I used 1 and cut that out of the template plastic. After you do that, you're going to lay the smaller or pith circle onto your white felt. Trace around it. I have found that a magic marker works great for that. After you do that, you will then trace 2 of the fruit onto the different felts, as well as 7 or 8 of the wedge cuts. So when you finish tracing on the color felt, this is what that looks like. You will then cut these out, set them aside. The first thing you're going to do is on the wedge cuts, fold a few of them in half and take a little snip, very little snip out of the middle. That will give you the seeds, so to speak. The next thing you're going to do after you cut all that out is you are going to take 1 of your fruit circles face down with the markings. You're going to take the pith that you cut out, and you may have markings like I do. You'll put that face down centered. Then you will take your various wedges and go around this, placing them where you like them. The directions speak of 8 wedges. I used 7. I wanted a little more of the pith showing. You will pin 2 or 3 of these at a time after you have them where you want them. And then you're going to do a running stitch with your thread and needle, which is basically in and out, and you're going around the perimeter of each of the wedges. At this time, it's just the wedges. Get those where you like them. Then you will place the pith with the stitch pieces on it onto your second fruit circle. And when you do that, you want to pin that, and you will do the running stitch around the perimeter. You probably can see it here. Make sure and hide your knots whenever you're doing this. Have it on the underside of the felt. So you'll go around the perimeter, make a nice decorative stitch, and when you're finished with that, you'll trim up where it may look a little uneven, make it a little more to your suiting as far as what it looks like. And that is it. That is your coaster. Again, you have 4 different fruit colors to make them. Enjoy those and have lots of fun.